Meeting is now being recorded. Yes. Okay, so yeah, welcome everybody. If you listen and watch this recording, I forgot to press record, so you missed the Eurodollar. It doesn't really matter. I'm not going back to it. It's comes with the territory if you test new things. So we just went over the daily. I'll just go quickly back to the daily, just explaining those sliding parallels again. They've been really good in defining price action. Even if the fork, I can try to draw the fork differently. It doesn't matter. I tried a lot. But now I'm focusing on those purple parallel lines, and if we can get above now above 109.20, I think we'll touch the next one and the next one. After that, I don't know. So quickly to the they're laughing at me because I forgot to press record. Right, so we have I have two fibs drawn here because drawing fibs is also kind of a subjective thing. Where do you go from high to low, right? Or from low to high in this case. So this is the one from here, which is a spike, which I don't like, but I want to know where it is. And this is the one where you can actually say this is the low for this move. Now, the good thing about this is that they are confluencing, right? So you get a kind of an indication, and there's reaction at every point where price pauses. So that is very important for me to see that I can pay attention to those fibs. So that also means that if we can get above it again, we should be able to reach the next stage here. We can pass this 110.07. I'm going to mark that on the chart. Is a little bit of a area to pay attention to. I do think we'll go back. See if you see this channel. We should at some point reach the other side of the channel again. Where that's going to be, don't know. We'll see what price action does. One more thing, and I love 4-hour charts, by the way. And I like drawing RSI trend lines. So that will be an area to pay attention to if we can get above, basically above 51 on RSI 20. I use RSI 20. So, okay, let's have a quick look at the hourly. So again, if you installed the app, you can ask questions in the chat room. If you're just watching this in your browser, you can just listen and watch the charts. Right, hourly. I haven't drawn anything major on this. I have a kind of a. It's a fork, but it's like a horizontal price support resistance. So I'm guessing as long as we're in this 108 until 112, we can just go up and down in this thing. All right. Okay, then next. What do we do? Okay, let's look at USD CAD because I think that's at a very important level. As you can see, this channel, we've been following it for almost a year. up and down, up and down.
Yeah.
We're at the median line now. I'm sorry, I have to mute everybody again. 1 second. This is annoying. All others. All right. We're basically at what I call the median line of the channel, and at big horizontal resistance too. So as I've been saying before, you know, we got about 100 pips of risk before 34.50. And at some point, we're really going to drop down to 120. That's what I'm thinking. So maybe time to, if it goes higher, to add to short some. I shorted a little bit already, and it's a longer term trade. All right, let's look at the 4 hour quickly. This will say the same, of course. I mean, you can see the channel, basically the same. You just get more detail on, you know, what resistance could be. And the hourly, the same. As you can see, we're definitely at, if I go too fast and your screen is not updating, then give me the feedback on Twitter later. That would be nice. Okay, then next one on the daily. Let's go to Aussie. Aussie is testing. Oh no, I changed this. I work too on that. So Aussie, I thought, you know, 175, 15, 16 should hold, and we would go higher. We're drifting lower, probably together with gold. I'm not sure. We'll have a look. Probably at this point you gotta be bearish Aussie then, especially since you know, RSI. Let me draw a trend line again. So that would be like the major trend line to look at, and then on a smaller time frame, we just get this one. It's going to be like a trigger for me. If RSI moves above here, this trend line, then I'll be watching for longs. Now I probably have to abandon my long idea for Aussie for now. And 73, let's say 0.74 would be an area to watch, and the next one will be 73.54, which is a daily reversal level. So let me just move that here. That would be a target for shorts. This is kind of annoying that I have to mute. Disable attendee, unmute. Watch this restriction. Meeting and attendees will be unable to unmute. Okay. Sorry for that. New webinar software and still learning. So shorts, Aussie. Of course, oops. If we're looking at short Aussie, and I'm still thinking long euro, that means euro Aussie. We'll still have some room to run. Not the idea to look at it here, but if we finish A little bit early with this webinar, we'll take questions and I will look at the Euro Aussie. As you can see on the 4 hour, we're breaking down here. If we go lower than 75, then we'll definitely, if we take this fork, this red fork, which I just drew right before the meeting, and we'll look at this level, but horizontally there's basically nothing except maybe 74.40s. So that would be a conservative target for short, 74.40. I'm not short. I'm not long either, but maybe something to think about if we move up 75.30 to take a short and take it down 90 pips. Might be a trade idea. So let's look at the hourly. Yeah, if we can hold this, this is a a temporary fork. It's not valid because a fork is only valid if the median line has been reached. So this is just temporary. It held this morning and we're right there, but I don't think it's going to hold. Okay, next, Kiwi. Kiwi, very interesting, is always really nice with forks. It's amazing. So if you look at this one, I played this for all last year, basically. Here was a little bit of a false break. Then I thought, oh, we're going back into the fork. We'll get to the median line, but we didn't. We really went outside of the fork. Then we went back in again, and now this fork seems to be really, really nice because, well, we almost hit the median line, but okay, let's not get too anal. Let's say we reached it, but here it held the upper parallel perfectly. So now we're looking down, and we are looking at reaching the median line at some point. As long as we stay within the confines of this fork, we have to be bearish, Kiwi. All right. I don't know how it looks on a 4 hour. Like I said, I haven't updated my charts, right? So I didn't. So the 61.8 proved to be resistance. Will definitely go down. I should draw an 88.6 because Aussie and Kiwi like the 88.6, as you can see here. So we'll definitely go down to the 88.6 in my opinion. If we, yeah, that would be a target, 96.20s. We'll probably go down there again. Okay, quick look at the hourly. Oh, that's totally, forget about that. I haven't drawn anything interesting here, except look at the FIB extensions. They are not perfect, but I like to look at them, and there's reaction around it, a little bit around it. Okay, so a target would also be 78.55, which would be the 161 from wave 1, so to speak. Okay, all right, then drawing a blank here. What's the next major? 6 majors, we said. Oh, the abomination of overshoots. All right, so a daily. British pound. This fork, you know, very nice. Been following it for a long time. We went out of this fork. Now that doesn't mean that we can't get back in it anymore, but there's a whole lot of indications that this is the real thing, the breakout of the mothers of all breakouts, so to speak. What are we looking at? I hope you took advantage of this move, either with pound or with pound yen or pound Kiwi, pound Aussie. We are in need of a pullback for sure, pending any unexpected news, of course. Where would I be looking at? Of course, this the 50%, 2670s just sticks out, not only because it's a fib. Well, 50 is not a fib, but 50% retracement, because that horizontal level is quite interesting. If we get down there by that time, the 200 will probably come in around that level too. My thinking is that, you know, everybody and his brother will be watching that level, and everybody will start buying, and shorts will be happy that they can get out at a kind of a decent level. So be ready, have some money available to you know, reload or add to your longs, because we're going up. We're definitely going up. 145 approximately would be a really nice area to pause again. Of course, that could be towards the end of the year. Well, of course, there will be June 8th, a lot of volatility, no question. So pound will be very, very, very interesting and lucrative to trade, but also very difficult to trade if you just if you try to get in on a daily basis or intraday basis. You better not put your stops too tight. Now, on a 4-hour chart, as you can see, you know, this was a little bit out of the fork, but this was definitely 2380s was the place to get long. And I drew this bearish fork just to know where, from a fork perspective, where I should be looking at for resistance or potential breakout levels over time. We go in May, you know, if we really get the 2670 area, which is sticking out here too, you know, towards the end of the month, probably the 24th, 25th. See, that's what I like about forks too. You can kind of gauge or gauge, I think it's gauge, whatever, when a certain price level could or should be hit, right? So we're talking about 24th, 25th, that if we get that pullback, which seems to be materializing, 2805, that's already 100 pips lower. RSI needs to reset. I could draw. I mean, there's a lot of people that think, what is he doing with his RSI? But you know, you can make money with it. You can draw. I don't care how many lines you draw on your screen. It's your money. You have to be in control of your money. So that's why I like doing this. And yeah, I don't think it'll go back to a 60 RSI. And again, I use RSI 20. Okay, we didn't reach the median line yet, and that's why I think we're not done yet. We could be shooting up, and if you were trading yesterday, 100 pips could happen in like 3 seconds, all depending on when our shorts going to realize that this thing is going to go to the moon. A hourly chart is probably useless, except for this fork. I would pay attention to it too. Again, 2670s. It's a reoccurring theme on all time frames, right? Especially if you look at this fork. Yeah. All right. That was the majors. Maybe one look at the Swissy, because I like to watch that for euro dollar trades. 200 kind of giving support again. So very important to watch that too. We kind of bouncing off of it, so a little bit of dollar strength will probably is coming back. Do think we'll go down here, because that was my initial thought, that this pullback would go a little bit lower. I mean, those dots were like old. I haven't watched the daily on Swissy in a long time. But I do think that, this area, these trend lines, so to speak, we'll have to test them again. We will, and it will happen. Okay. Any questions? Oh, let me quickly look at the Euro Aussie, because I wanted to get in yesterday, and I was looking for a pullback, and I didn't get it, so I'm not in. But the target definitely is here, probably tomorrow. 23.6 fib, 200 SMA, daily reversal level at 43.63. I would watch 43.63 to get out of any longs for now, and then a pullback, maybe 41.85.90. That would be nice. Get some kind of I'm doing like analysis on the fly here. Let me draw a little trend line here, and it's not really a trend line, because a trend line only exists in my mind, with 3 touches, but the first word in trend line is trend, so this would kind of describe trend, right? Okay. What was really important on Monday was that price bounced off the median line of this fork, right? It's been trading around it, went through it, went above it, was support, traded around it, and now we really got a perfect touch, and we just jumped off of it. So very important behavioral change right now. Okay, quick look at the 4-hour. In the meantime, if you can find the chat, and if you have the client installed, just ask questions if you want me to look at a specific pair. On the 4-hour, I've got a different fork. It's a modified shift, or it's just a shift, I guess. Difference. It's just a shift, right? Which has been describing price really, really well, especially the bottom here, trading around the median line. We're going to ultimately, definitely going to reach the median line, like 145s. That's why I want to get in. Like I said, 41.85, 41.90. That would be the spot to get in or to add if you're already long. I wouldn't. Of course, you always have to take profits. Always have to take something off. You have to be the first one that gets paid in case something happens. We all trade to get a little bit of money. So if you have money, you have to pay yourself a little bit first, because news can come out any second and boom, all the profits that you had on paper are gone. All right, so any questions in the chat room, please? If you don't see the chat room, you're probably watching this on a browser. No questions. Everybody's leaving. Okay. Let me quick look at gold. Oh, I'm on the 4 hour. Right, like I thought. What I said during my test, I was like, okay, this level will be support, and it seems it's like support, so it's going up again. And I'm looking at 1325 for gold, definitely, as my ultimate target from the bounce of the lower parallel here. It went out of the lower parallel, so I was like, I'm thinking it's going to go through the upper parallel too. This was just too clean. Very nice. So 1325 for gold. Let me quickly go to pound yen too. Pound yen, very important spot right here. Obviously, horizontal resistance, lower parallel of the fork, which has been really good at defining price and levels over the past 9 months. A bit of a pause here, I'm guessing. We'll chop around in a 100, 200 pip range until the 200 kind of catches up. I'm just speaking like I'm talking to myself. Nothing scientific here. There's still enough room on the RSI, definitely, to go higher, which would be nice to get a close above 140.73, and then have a little pullback towards the lower parallel again to establish the fork, and then higher again. You can see my targets here. 160.12 is sticking out 100%. 2 equal legs up from here. 160.12. That's the spot. There's a question. Oil. Yes, I will look at oil. Sorry, I'm asking everybody to type in the chat, and then I don't watch it. Okay. Mental note: look at chat. So yes, Tava, oil. I will look at oil. How do you continue to check your deals, or do you alarm things up? Yeah, I should do more alarms. got a lot of levels in my head, um, especially on the daily charts, and then I get lost in looking at hourly charts, and then I forget the daily levels. So, yeah. What made you take the pound long the other day? I took the pound yen long, um, and I will tell you exactly why I did that. That was Sunday night actually, and I tweeted that. And a look, I'll tell you exactly why. I look at horizontal levels, right? And forks. Now, first I was zoomed in like this, and I said, "Whoa, okay, look, this sliding parallel that I drew, it has been support here and here, not exactly here, but I mean, this was a pretty important after this one, of course, the red one, because I never thought we would go lower. So we went to the next one, and I thought, oh, that's interesting. All right, I didn't draw this line yet, and then I zoomed out, and then I saw, hey, look, because I always look at where does price stop. Like this is a very important level to me. This is a very important level, and so on. So we got to this one. So I thought, hey, look, the confluence between horizontal support here and my sliding parallel, that's worth to take along. So that's what I did. I kept it till here, thought, hey, what's happening? Then Theresa May said, I took half here at 137.30. I tweeted that too. And then the May news of the election came. And at the at this point here, the upper parallel, I said, I'm going long. And everybody was like, what? Do you have any news or whatever? No, I just look at my charts. So this was the um, upper parallel of the fork that I was following. So I thought, you know what? I made 160 pips. I'm going to make the position whole again. I'm going to keep it. And I had like a tight stop, like 136 uh, for that half that I added again. So I did that. And yeah, I mean, I just bought other pants because I needed deeper pockets. Um, yeah, I was lucky, but lucky in a way that everything is based on charts. That's all I do. Okay. Um, and another reason why I thought that 136.40 would have been a level where I did go long, but I got stopped out is um, for this reason. This line, same thing, kind of an important level here. It respected it here. So I thought, hey, 136, we were trying to get out of the fork, got long here several times, got stopped out several times, and then I gave up until Sunday night, and now all the tries that I took here, I've got to deduct it from these profits, of course, but I'm still good. I hope that answers your question a little bit. It's all about technicals for me. News just makes the technicals work. If you have a certain level in mind and you think, oh, that's too far away, it's never going to get there, and then all of a sudden some news comes out and check, it hits your level. If you had a pending trade, you know, those are the nice things where you can, establish a position that you can keep for days or weeks. Yeah, over the last 2 years, that didn't happen a lot, but if you look at weekly charts, the especially euro dollar, the last 2 years just range trading, right? And we really need to get some trend going. I don't care if it's up or down, basically, as long as it's a trend that lasts for 30 weeks. That's where the big money can be made, because you can just, if you have a good level, you can just keep adding to the trade and keep adding to your profits, right? Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up here in case there's one more question. Oh, oil, I almost forgot oil. Sorry, Tava. Gotta prepare better for webinars and make notes. That is not the oil chart I wanted. It's US oil. So I think oil is going to go to 55. I never thought it would go below 52. Interesting. But also at a level, and I just saw that there was $1 million less inventory. So this is a daily reversal level, and I bet you it's a 38.2 BIP 2 if I draw it from, let's try. No, it's not yet. Okay. Oil. Maybe. Wait, let me too much noise. Take this off. Better. Well, either this is support, like I said, daily reversal level. I don't like that it's not really a, or really close to a fib level. 23.6 is not that important. Yeah, probably 50. Probably. Yeah, I've got 50.69, which is support here in January. That would make sense that it will at least pause there. Yeah, we're going down. Yeah. I would say watch 50.69. That's a level to watch. If we go further than that, then it's probably, yeah, a little bit below 50. Yeah, you're right. Oil. All right. Yeah, 55 is where I would have sold too, definitely. That's what I've been, that's what was on my charts from here already. Oh, sorry, from I have to look at old charts. Yeah, I turned before, right at the 2017 year open, by the way, which I should have anticipated that would be like kind of a level that wouldn't be taken very easily. Okay, oil. Let's have a quick look at silver. 200 again. And I do think we're bound to test this fork again. It's could probably draw a fork here. Let's try. This is not really good level, but I would watch this. Look at how it trades around the median line. Now we got to get to the lower parallel. So a little bit below 18. Yeah, this would be a really good spot, actually. Go along. If we can get past the 200, then 38.2, 1771, lower parallel, and then we'll probably test it here, which would be in June, which would be perfect with my euro dollar high in June and July. Yeah. So you would wait till it get down before it goes up? Oil or silver? Oh, yes. At this point, yeah. At this point, I tend to also leave some RSI trend lines. Thinking we should go back to 50. So that would coincide with this level on. Yeah, I would wait. 200 is turning down. There's nothing at the moment that would make me bullish, except for maybe it's on a daily chart. This is a little bit, you know, I don't really trade silver a lot, but I would just clear. Yeah, I would put this sliding parallel on here. If we can stay above that, support here, support, that would be, yeah, but which coincides with the 200. If we can keep the 200, then yeah, maybe up. When is the website active? I'm working on it. I'm almost finished. Just need to get some more. Oh yeah, definitely before May, maybe next week. Next week, just gotta, we need to get a logo and get some more content, right? Of course, the content will come when I start doing posts every day and videos and webinars, and if the if the recording worked, then I have the first one already, which I will post. And yeah, like I said, we plan to do a lot of things, and updated charts. Yes, with Andy. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, let me log out. Okay. Oh shoot. Wait. All right. Let me show you something. Let me log in quickly again. 1 second. 1 second. Yeah, let's consider the webinar finished. I just want to show the website general. Bear with me. Shall I leave the recording running? Yeah. Okay, I will. So turn this off, save changes, log out. Oh, come on. Log out. Oh, we're still doing it. Or not. Oh. Why doesn't this log? There we go. All right. Back to Fractals&Forks. Pacific time or specific? You mean West Coast time or a specific time? Now I forgot what the latter was. The latter was specific, probably. Yeah. Not the ocean. Excellent. Yeah, I'd rather have a specific spot during the week. I just don't know yet what will be a good time. I'm thinking Tuesdays for like a webinar, because Monday price action is always, it's not relevant. The first day of the week, the volatility is not really up to speed yet. So Tuesdays, I'm thinking Tuesdays. The time, don't know yet. Don't know yet. We'll see. So, this is like the first page. Like I said, we're still working on it. I'm still working on it. Welcome. What is a fractal? Andy wrote a lot of stuff about what is a fractal. I haven't written anything yet except in Latin. How we combine fractals and forks. If we have any feedback, a chart of the month, I would like to put that there every month or every week even. We'll see. This is where, the latest blog posts will come. This is Andy, that's me. Maybe different pictures, don't know yet. How much subscription? Here we go. So you all get a preview. There will be an early bird special before the 15th, if you subscribe before the 15th of May, which will stay valid for the life of the subscription, $50 a month. And then after the 15th, we call it a beta phase. Then it will be $60 a month. And after the end of May, it will be $75 a month. We will be giving a lot to charity. First, we need to, of course, pay for the webinar software and the site and the hosting and if we put a chat on the site, that'll cost money every week, every month, and so on. So yeah, just facts about us, disclaimer, risk warning. So officially, we want to launch the June 1st, right? 43 days to go. Okay, what else? What we will also do is the posts that I plan to write almost every day. When the content has expired, it will be automatically put in the public blog. So it's kind of a teaser for. No, not 50 awards. That was just demo content. So posts that expired. So teaser content for people that look at the site and say, oh yeah, 3 days ago you said buy euro at 106 and now it's at 108. Damn, I wish I subscribed. All right, so bit of a preview of the site. I need a couple of more days. You know, of course, there's also in the back end is the subscription and the automatic payments, and that's all stuff I need to still fine tune and put the right address in, and so on and so on. All right, so it's 6 p.m. I'm gonna stop the recording, and I'm gonna archive this and put this on our YouTube channel as a first teaser free webinar. Thank you all for attending. It was really nice to see so many people join this one, and I might do another one the end of this week or the beginning of next week. Free. So thank you and have a great day.